sort of what I forgot my suit and tie looks like. You know. Okay, so religions are the lowest in frequency, and why would you say that? You'd ask. Well, because it is just a belief. It isn't anyone's actual belief. It is indoctrination in old ways and outdated systems being passed on to newer generations. It's not something that newer generations pick up by themselves. It is forced and put on their shoulders for them to carry, which is not their beliefs. Spirituality raises frequencies because it no longer is a belief but your own beliefs. So meaning you create your own beliefs and systems, belief systems. It's not indoctrination. And indoctrination is tossed out the window with all their outdated belief systems. Being the religious indoctrinated belief that was passed down to you because of your parents or whoever your caretakers were, or also whoever your culture is. Spirituality is something that requires you to escape religions. Religions is not the same as spirituality. Spirituality is not the same as enlightenment. These are three levels that people try to mix and confuse, but truly there is no confusion because their frequencies, each of their individual frequencies explain to you what level they are. A religious person is not even strong in their own belief. That's why a spiritual person will knock them off their peaceful state, you know? Now, a spiritual person gets knocked off that peaceful state when a enlightened person comes, because it just outshines the shadows that they're unable to see. Enlightenment is harder to attain. Enlightenment, it's harder to attain and reach, because to get there you must exit their beliefs, being religions, then go beyond that and exit your own beliefs, being spirituality, getting out of your head and thoughts and being able to go above religion and spirituality to gain the third eye view, third eye perspective, that ego's view, where you are not tied to their beliefs, being religions, and our spirituality being your own, our own beliefs, and seeing things from all aspects and also perspectives, giving you different perceptions of things and in life in general. It's not being trapped in a glass box like religions do. It's getting out your own head and beliefs and realizing that there's more to it and we're just a speckle in the grand scheme of it all. And that's what enlightenment is understanding that you know, some of us are light over dark, right? But you still need that dark, and that's what creates this universe. Everything is all together and intertwined in lesser words. To be enlightened is to understand it all, but it also is to be misunderstood. That's what we have here written. But to be misunderstood is not actually a bad thing. I chose to be misunderstood. Some of us choose to be misunderstood. We are not trying to be understood. Being understood is what all society is. Being misunderstood is those rare few, you know, leaders, mentors, guides, and you know, that we have had in history or that we have up and coming. You know, new era mindsets. Me personally, I'm creating leaders in the world because there's too much following and there's not enough leading. There's too much misleading and not enough actual leading and guiding people, you know, and I'm not for that. So to be enlightened is to understand it all, but it also is to be misunderstood, which is truly and quite amazing if you really ask yourself. To fit in is to blend in, meaning you're just another number. You're not looked at as nothing special or unique. Being misunderstood, people will look at you and gravitate towards you, and you get the most attention because you're not like the rest of them, which That's what everyone should be, you know? We all have a life, and I think everyone should live it individually and uniquely in their own perspective, whatever that is, whether I agree with it or not. As long as they're truthful to themselves and they're being authentic, salute. That is what being in the world, but not of this world, comes into play. That is what being in the world, but not from this world, comes into play. Light over dark. Love and healing to the world. Boss up. Keep leading. We need new leaders. Fuck them.